All right, Elizabeth, it is crazy inside this story-and-a-half model because we've got a deadline to meet. We're gonna have it ready, but man, we've got a big push, just like we did at the Monaco.
We do, it is crunch time. This home has everything that people wanna see. Huge primary bedroom with a large bathroom, soaring ceilings, a big great room, a 3-car garage, and we're gonna have this staged to the hill.
Yeah, and we are out at Watson Estates in Auburn, the west side of Auburn. This is our newest subdivision. It's gonna be our newest model. We also have another model just down the road, a nice ranch with a 3-car garage. You gotta come out and see this.
Oh my gosh, here comes the Between the Studs cast. They're in a Granite Ridge class
Yes!
car.
Hey! We have had a blast today.
You know, this is such an exciting time. We are opening up a brand new model. We've got a brand new subdivision here in Auburn called Watson Estates. This place is fantastic, so what better way to come to the home of the classics?
No, and think about it. This Rolls-Royce Corniche 2 is a classic. This new model is a classic. The lots here in Watson Estates are a classic. The subdivision is a classic. Why not tour all of Auburn in this classic car?
We even took this Rolls-Royce up on every one of the lots. We toured every lot. We looked at all 10 front lots. We looked at all the lots that back up to the common areas. We looked at every single lot, and this place is just gorgeous.
Okay, we've got to, guys, you guys are gonna help us. We're gonna go through the rest of Auburn, announcing the grand opening, but we've got to get going.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Go.
Okay, let's go. Can we check out that Frank Lloyd Wright?
Remember that car?
Oh, that orange car that we had over there.
And,
then we're gonna
Elizabeth,
build a new one.
I think we're gonna do a modern prairie here any day.
Okay, they need to hold on a minute. It is so important. We need to tell people where Watson Estates is.
Guys, this subdivision is located right off of 69 and the main Auburn exit, State Road 8.
When you're on State Road 8, you're gonna go past Salvatore's and Cracker Barrel. Again, everything is food for me here. So once you pass those restaurants, you're gonna turn left onto Smaltway, kind of fun to say.
Yeah.
And then when you're past Home Depot, you're gonna turn right onto Shook Drive. And after that, there's Lenora Lane on your left, and you're gonna arrive at this beautiful Watson Estates.
And Kayla, you couldn't have said it better. The location is amazing. We're close to restaurants, theaters, schools, downtown Auburn, and so much more, including B-Dubs, my favorite restaurant right down the road.
Oh,
there.
not too bad. There's so many more things to see. We can't wait to show you more, but you've got to come out here. All right, let's keep going. Get this parade started.
Great. Hey, wow, that was fun. Hey, we just got back from downtown Auburn. Woo!
It was so great. No wonder this is one of the best small towns in America. Of course, I used to live here too.
Yeah, okay, and I did too. A couple of my kids were born here. But they've got an unbelievable Auburn car museum, and besides that, the courthouse is to die for. It's made out of Bedford stone, and that stone came from Bedford, Indiana. And they also have the Craftsman Eckert, it's famous, Craftsman Eckert Library.
Absolutely.
Wow.
There's some unique shopping here. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
There's beautiful parks, and of course, the amazing architecture in the homes. Greek Revival,
Yeah.
Craftsman, Empire. There's so many beautiful things here.
That's exciting. Hey, we better get caught up with the library, or with the parade.
We need to, because they're gonna have to help us out.
I think we're gonna have to push a couple cars too.
Welcome to the official grand opening, the ribbon cutting.
Yes.
We are here in Auburn, Indiana at Watson Estates. It's the home of the classics. That's why we brought out our classics. But I'm excited because we've got two special guests here for the ribbon cutting. The man with the scissors. This is the mayor of Auburn, Mayor Clark. And then on the other side here, we've got the man who visioned all of this, Todd Ramsey. He's got his fingerprints all over northeastern Indiana and especially here in Auburn. Todd, why don't you take a few minutes just to kind of talk about when you pulled up here and saw this farm ground for the first time, what your overall vision was.
Well, I've been developing in Auburn for 25 years, and I've always been watching this farm. It's halfway between Garrett and Auburn, close to the interchange, lets you get to where you want to be quickly, but you're also, as you can tell, nice and peaceful. So
yeah,
it's going to be a great subdivision.
Absolutely. It is very peaceful here, but you are so close to interchange. And you told me you're going to put a bridge so that way everybody that's living here can access all the amenities that are just out your back door.
Yeah, you'll be able to walk to the movie theater and 7 restaurants over there. It'll be great.
Yeah, and location-wise, Auburn is a great location. So close to Fort Wayne, but so close to the lakes. You can get literally anywhere that you need to be in 15 to 20 minutes. So with all that being said, guys, I think
Okay.
it's time, don't you? All right, you guys ready? All
right.
All right, here we go.
2, 1.
Yeah!
Okay, guys, let's continue our tour all the way down Auburn. So let's get our classics.
go.
Let's take our let's get a spray.
Guys, thank you.
For you right now.
Welcome to Between the Studs. We are Granite Ridge Builders, custom home builders serving northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, and also parts of southern Michigan. We've been building custom homes for more than 2.5 decades, and we're really passionate about what we do. So join us today as we explore the processes, the trends, and expert tips that characterize today's new home. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. As we said before, we are here at this beautiful and iconic city, Auburn, Indiana, nicknamed Home of the Classics, kind of like us studs.
We are so excited about this because we have a brand new model home that we're going to be showcasing. It's the grand opening of the new story and a half, which means it's a 2-story house with a master bedroom on the main floor. And not only are we showcasing this new model home, we're showcasing the whole subdivision because this is all brand new here in Auburn. It's Watson Estates, and we are so excited to bring this to you.
We're very excited, Tony. We're showing off this classic but new model showcase home behind us here in this beautiful subdivision of Watson Estates. And we're thinking that this subdivision in this house could become as popular as the Auburn Automobile Museum.
It could. These lots are gorgeous. So we have lots located on the pond. We have some that back up to common area. This is the first section, and we can't wait for you to come out and see our model home as well as our spec home that's available for sale.
Well, the great Henry Ford had a saying that said, before anything else, getting ready is the secret to success. And if that holds true, this subdivision is going to be extremely successful.
Henry Ford also said that quality is doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
But now, hopefully, everybody's looking.
That's
the goal.
Well, we've got this great new subdivision ready to go. We've got this great new model home ready to go, and we're ready for you to get out here this weekend for the grand opening.
And again, just a reminder, if you come out this weekend and join us for this grand opening, the name of the subdivision is Watson Estates.
And our location is perfect. We are about a mile off of I-69, off of State Road 8. All you do is go past Cracker Barrel, like food. I go past Salvatore's, turn left on Schmaltz Way, go down to Schnook Drive, turn right, you're going right past Home Depot, then you turn left on Lenore, and we're just down about a half a block waiting for you to come down and see us.
I'm glad you mentioned Home Depot because all we ever mention is food.
Well, I was confused when he said go past Salvatore's because I never go past. I have to stop first.
Well, Watson Estates is a 44-lot subdivision. We've sold several of them already, so we're down below 40, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And the name Watson Estates came from who owned the farmland. It was actually the Watson family, and Todd Ramsey and his sons made homage to them by naming it by Watson Estates.
There are 2 reasons why we're so excited to be building in Auburn. 1, we love Auburn. I mean, it's a great, great place. But 2, there have not been enough lots to build in Auburn in over 20 years. So we're so excited to be able to meet that demand.
We've partnered with Todd Ramsey for over 25 years, and up in this area in Auburn, we've worked with him as he developed Auburn Hills, Highland Preserves, Bridgewater. We even have Bear Creek Estates, where we have 2 homes that are available for sale. They are move-in ready today.
And we did Auburn Meadows, remember that one?
Yes, yes.
So why are we so excited to build in Auburn, Indiana, guys? Like, obviously it's because of the town. This is one of the most beautiful small towns in all of America.
It is the perfect place to live. As I mentioned earlier, I used to live here. I obviously really like it. It's got just over 13,000 people. It's only 10 minutes from Fort Wayne. Easy drive if you work in Fort Wayne. It's got fantastic shopping. It's got great restaurants. It really is the ideal place to live.
And so let's talk a little history. First of all, Auburn was founded in 1836. It lays along the Cedar Creek. By the way, the Cedar Creek starts in northern Indiana someplace. It meanders through Auburn, and then it flows into the St. Joe River on the north side of Fort Wayne.
What does meander mean?
Flows.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, flows. It's such a beautiful creek.
Well, the nice thing about Auburn is it's also named after a book. So if you do your history, look for a book by Oliver Goldsmith. It's called The Deserted Plain. And it starts off with, "Oh, Auburn, the sweetest little village."
Okay, and when you talk about Auburn, obviously you have to talk about why Auburn is nationally known and so respected. You know, guys, and it's all about the cars. It's all about the cars. All about the cars.
Hey, my favorite car is still right down the street at the museum. It was Frank Lloyd Wright's orange car. That thing was so beautiful.
We've talked about Frank Lloyd Wright in past episodes. We love Frank Lloyd Wright and his architecture, and we are excited because we are working on a modern prairie style home, which we will unveil in the future for you.
And Auburn became famous in the early 1900s up to about 1930 with one of the most beautiful and unique cars, the Auburn automobile.
Well, and this isn't the first time that we've done an episode here in Auburn. About 100 episodes ago, episode 153, you're going to want to look this one up on YouTube because it's one of my favorite. We did a hole between the studs at the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum. It was a great time.
I think that was a doozy, wasn't it? Oh, get it?
Well played,
Film?
well
Oh, sorry.
Again.
In my humble opinion, the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum, which is located at 1600 Wayne Street, is one of the best in the country because it has hundreds of classic cars in 4 museums.
And guys, let's take a look at just a few of these cars. Like, for example, the 1936 Auburn 654 Cabriolet. Then there's the 1935 Auburn 851 Speedster. I love Speedsters. The Duesenberg Model J, the Cord 810/812, and the 1939 Duesenberg Coupe, Simone Midnight Ghost, and there are a lot more.
That's amazing. Well, look at this one. Oh, this one I love the best. Did you see, did you see where the trunk is on this? Guess how they got the word trunk?
Oh.
I also love the interior of the museum. It's an Art Deco theme. It is gorgeous. To think this all started way back with Charles Eckerd. By 1906, he was building over 5,000 carriages at the Eckerd Carriage Company in Auburn.
Then in 1909, he and his son started the Auburn Automobile Company. Charles Eckerd is known as the Auburn benefactor.
Well, I've got a really good story about Charles Eckerd, who really founded Auburn almost. And first of all, you guys remember libraries? Were all around every small city. And you know who donated them? It was Andrew Carnegie. He was one of the richest people in the world, and he decided to be a benefactor. People like Angola, Garrett, Waterloo, Butler, and even Auburn were offered $12,500 in 1910 to build a library. Well, Charles Eckerd, benefactor of Auburn, said, you know what? If you can get Andrew Carnegie to back off of the one in Auburn, I will donate $40,000 to produce one of the most architecturally beautiful craftsman libraries in the country. And Andrew Carnegie did. Now, let me read what Andrew Carnegie said about Auburn. Carnegie's reply to the city was, "Let me congratulate Auburn upon having such a citizen as Mr. Eckerd." He wrote, "I should like to shake him by the hand as a fellow worker in a good cause. Happy man who can console himself through life with the thought that because he lived, one little spot on earth has been made better than it was before. I wish him long life and happiness." And that's how we got this beautiful library.
And Tony, I saw this beautiful picture. It was of the library that was built in 1910 with the 1912 Auburn Town Car.
Ooh.
Yeah, guys, and Auburn has a lot of conveniences like a major town does, but with that small city feel. What about the courthouse here? You know, it's an amazing courthouse, and
I've never been there.
I can proudly say I've never had a court date there.
Let's talk about the serious stuff, friends. Let's talk about the shopping. So, Little Sprouts Boutique in downtown Auburn, I definitely paid their rent when Brooke was small because I bought so much stuff in there. You've got Jolene's Boutique in Garrett. They have great stuff. Lynn Marie's in Auburn, Birch and Bell. Deb has Paper Gourmet in downtown Auburn. Can you tell that I've shopped there quite a bit?
I would like to see your debt.
She's maxed out.
Well, as I've said before, it's all about the food. So in Garrett, you have Shorty's. We love to go there several times. Lola's, Texas Roadhouse and Joanna's, Salvatore's, the Italian Grill, and where Mike and I had our first date, Matt Anthony's.
Italian Grill was Joe and I's first date.
Now she may shop and they may eat, but I have a high schooler, so I know the high schools. We go to all the baseball fields. So DeKalb High School is the Barons, and then Garrett is the Railroaders.
So we've shared with you a million reasons why you should like Auburn. Now let's talk about why you should live in Auburn, Indiana.
Well, guys, it's a beautiful day. We need to get up. We need to go look at our model, our spec, and these lots. Let's go check it out.
Okay,
Plan.
go.
Let's go eat.
And Mike, I got to tell you, when we first heard about this project, I was super excited because I knew exactly what it was, because I've stopped at that Home Depot probably 1,000 times. But then the first time we got to walk the property, my excitement just peaked from there.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Like, as you can see behind us, there's this beautiful big pond. We have about 10 pond lots just on this side of the subdivision, and they did a really good job using the lay of the land and accenting all of the features here.
Yeah, and that front entrance, they have lined it with pine trees as far as you can see, so they really made it a grand entrance coming in here. But we talked about the location. You can stand here and the road noise from 69 is hardly audible, which is pretty amazing. It really does feel like a country feel.
Yeah, we can legitimately see Home Depot and the highway just off to our right over here, and you cannot hear any of the noise.
Yeah, and what I love about this community is it really is what I consider a golf cart community. What I mean by that is you can own a golf cart here and you can quick drive to 7 different restaurants and counting, go to Home Depot, go to a movie theater, really whatever your heart's content is. So a lot of times you don't even need to get in an actual car and go anywhere.
Yeah, and to tie into that, Luke, as we start developing the newer sections, there's going to be a bridge that ties in through the woods behind us right to the back of the movie theater over there, so it's going to make everything very convenient for your travel.
Yeah, and always with Granite Ridge, we love walking lots, so please give us a call. If you've ever thought about living in Auburn, we'd love to meet you out here and walk these lots, because yes, there's this beautiful pond, but there's a lot of nature around this area. You can see that massive tree line lining a lot of these lots.
All right, Luke, so to recap in this subdivision, we have 44 lots, beautiful lots in this subdivision that can accommodate 3-car garages, large verandas on the backside of the house to enjoy that nature you were talking about. And the subdivision overall, when it's fully finished the next couple of sections, there'll be over 200 lots in this subdivision.
So there's no doubt this is gonna be one of our hottest subdivisions moving forward. So you guys gotta come out and check it out and see our new models and specs and walk these lots.
I know we talk about it all the time, that how we're so excited and it kind of wears thin a lot of times, but this time we're so excited because we've got a brand new grand opening, Watson Estates in Auburn. It's right off of Highway 8, kind of behind the Home Depot area. And this is such a nice location with such beautiful lots. And Kayla and we get to tell you all about the new model home.
This really is such a big deal for Granite Ridge and the town of Auburn and everybody here, because this is the first time in a long time we've had a brand new subdivision available in Auburn, and it is going to be amazing. And we get to talk to you about our model home that is gorgeous.
One of the most requested plans that we get is a 2-story house with the master bedroom on the main floor. Sure. They want to have that master there for ease and convenience, but they still want to be able to put the kids upstairs. They still want to have an office upstairs so it's separated, and this floor plan has that down.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about the kitchen, because that's my favorite. As of course, we're sitting in the kitchen and we keep talking about food, so as you can see, that is very, very important. But this kitchen is gorgeous. I love that we did a 2-toned accent with some stained woodwork and some painted, and it's a little bit different on that warm gray scale. And of course, with Granite Ridge Builders, our quartz countertops are standard for every one of our homes in the kitchen, which is amazing.
The island in this home does not have a sink in it, so you have plenty of room for prep and space, and there's a window over the sink in the kitchen itself. There's all kinds of room for, you can have 6 to 8 people in here very easily. Walk-in pantry, and whoever gets tired of the walk-in pantries, I mean, everyone says, I'll never fill the walk-in pantry. Trust me, give it about 6 months, the pantry is going to be completely filled.
And the first time that I can remember in this floor plan, in our model, we have added a coffee bar. So how great is that? You already have your walk-in pantry. You don't need to put the coffee bar in there. You have a coffee bar that is a focal point of your kitchen and dining area.
Now, Kayla, one thing I was really impressed with, I want you to go into detail on, is that master bathroom.
Absolutely. So one of my favorite features that is a huge selling point, and I think it lifts up our bathrooms, is when we do a shower that has that embossed subway tile look. So from a cost standpoint, you don't need to do a full-blown tile shower these days. You can do this embossed subway tile shower, and the reason I love it is the unit is taller. So if you're taller, or if you want to protect that drywall, this is the way to do it, and it just really makes a huge statement in that primary bath, as well as, again, a gorgeous vanity and countertop. We love these features.
Another important part of this floor floor plan on the main floor is you're coming in from the garage and you've got a great laundry room. It's got an extra closet in that laundry room. Plus you have the half bath right there. So if you're working in the garage, you can come in, wash your hands real quick in there. You're not taking the dirt in the whole house. It's amazing.
Absolutely. And like Tony said before, we have several bedrooms upstairs that really just rounds out this home. I love all these features, but what about outdoor living? Again, we have made sure that this home is on the most beautiful lot, and we're going to take advantage of that with outdoor living.
Upstairs, one more thing. I hate to go back to the upstairs, but that bathroom has the extra long vanity for the kids. So you don't have them all trying to fight over that one little area. There's room and there's space for everyone in this home. That's why this is a must-see. Whether you're looking at buying in the Auburn area or you're just looking for a really cool plan to go through so you can build this on your lot or any of our other 600 lots around Northeast Indiana, come out here for this grand opening weekend. We're open Saturday and Sunday from 1 until 5, both days. So come out here, take a look at this house. I'm gonna be out here. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Hey, we need to go check out the garage with our standard epoxy floor. Oh my gosh, let's go.
We have an exciting weekend in store for you. June 28th and 29th from 1 to 5, we have the grand opening out here at Watson Estates. And Lonnie, we are sitting in a spec home that is available for sale and will be open this weekend.
I'm excited to also announce that these homes that you're going to see qualify for special financing. If you qualify, no down payments required. We can get the interest rate down a lot, which means monthly payments are reduced and no closing costs.
So we have our model to come tour plus this home. Now in this home, Lonnie, we are on a nice pond. We have a covered veranda, 3-car garage. This has a sunroom. Quartz countertops, really there's a lot to see when you come out here.
And also we should add that we have 2 spec homes in Bear Creek, which is off County Road 52, just south of Auburn. Great location. You got to see those 2 spec homes as well.
These are both ranches. You can give us a call anytime for more information, or while you're out here in Watson Estates, ask us. We would love to give you more information on those. Now, Lonnie, let's not forget about Grayson Heights.
Right, it's an Auburn address, by the way.
It's an Auburn address. It is Northwest Allen County Schools, but it's an Auburn address, and we have gorgeous homes in there, including what is our model. It's available for sale now.
And by the way, Grayson Heights is located on the Tonkel Road, about a quarter of a mile south of the County Line Road, across from the old Deer Track Golf Course, where I made a big investment and lost a lot of golf balls.
You did. Now we have the 2 ranch homes located in there. We have a Saddlewood, which has everything, covered veranda. Love that house. We also have a new plan called the Diamondwood. So it's another ranch home with a sunroom, a 3-car garage. But you have got to come see the People's Choice Award winner.
Yeah.
It's our big Shelby Brook. This home, if you want to see a big house that has everything, including a Texas
basement. Right, a basement on the 2nd floor. Come and check out this beautiful home.
Yeah, a Texas basement, so you don't have to worry about going downstairs to your basement. This is upstairs. It has a deck with a huge slider door looking over 2 ponds.
Incredible. Yes, double ponds at this home.
So come out and see us at Grayson Heights. If you're out here in Watson Estates for our grand opening, we'll give you more information on that as well.
Big lots, we do irrigation out there. There's a pond view on a lot of those lots. Exciting place, a lot of exciting things. Come out and see us this weekend for this great grand opening.
Well, we've talked about why this is such a fantastic community and why Auburn is such a great place to live. Let's talk about how you can build a awesome custom home in Watson Estates.
And that's what I love, is we are completely custom, and we can help in several ways. We can start from scratch with any plan, any idea that you can think of. I mean, we've designed plans over a sink color. I'm not kidding you. And it's not just right, exactly. But we also have 200 plans to start with to get you rolling in the right direction. So whatever you need from us, we are here to help.
And we start from the plan, that's where you start, but then also we have everything under our roof to get you going. So I hear, when I set in the Monaco, which is my model home, I have lots of people coming in and talking about it would be so overwhelming. We make it not overwhelming. We've got a 15,000 square foot design center, and you get to pick everything out there, and we have professional designers that walk you through the entire process.
Now, Charity, I don't know of anybody else that has as many available options to see the floor plan that they might be basing their house off of. And so I think that is really important with Granite Ridge Builders is we have so many floor plans out there either done for sale or under construction that we can show you. If you love what we're standing in now, a Ramblewood, and you want to see an example of it, we have several to show you. If you want to see any floor plan that we have, it really helps so much. We have our design studio under one roof, but let's show you a home to envision what yours could look like.
You can actually walk through it. Walk through it. You can touch the walls. You can see what it looks like to have a 8-foot island in the middle of your kitchen instead of just imagining, wonder how long 8 feet is. Guess what? You can see. You can see what it looks like if you have your kitchen sink in the island or you have your kitchen sink on a wall looking out a window. You don't have to just wonder what that might look like.
Exactly. And when it comes to the design, we have amazing designers who are here for you. We talk about it all the time, but it is so true and it's so much fun. And that's the great thing is when people say that they're done with the process, they thought it was going to be overwhelming, but they leave so excited and they've really had a great time designing their home. We do everything from exterior to interior, and we'll even talk to you about where is your furniture going to be placed? What pieces do you want to bring? We're going to talk about your lifestyle. Do you have pets? Do you have kids? What is it that's important to you so we can make those suggestions for your lifestyle?
And it's not just the designing the home. We make the whole process easy. So let's say you have some acreage out in the country and you want to build on it. You don't have to worry about getting that driveway permit. You don't have to worry about the building permit. We take care of all of that for you. And we really make it a seamless process.
Well, we're so excited to be able to bring to you Watson Estates here in Auburn. We can design your home. We can sell you a home. We can do all sorts of things. We can build on your acreage. So please give us a call. Come out to Watson Estates this weekend. We'd love to talk to you about your dream home.
I thought this was a good show today. Hey, we got to close though.
Well, let's talk about how great Auburn is. You know, they've got I think it's fairly new, or at least new to me, this place called Barrel and Blaze downtown. I had Joe and I went there a few weeks ago. I had a great old fashioned. And it's right next to the old Auburn Hotel, and they are about to redo that. It's going to be really cool.
Well, speaking of food, I love the Auburn City Steakhouse.
It's right next to that big
It is. And if they're too busy, you could go over to Garrett to Shorty's.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Shorty's.
They have a really good prime rib.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited that the Auburn Garrett Drive-In Theater is reopened after a year or two here, and it's back in season for Friday and Saturday night shows.
Well, and let's not forget about the beautiful Eckert Park. I've taken my boys there several times. It's right on the Cedar Creek, as we mentioned before, and it's got some massive trees back in the woods, so make sure you take that hike.
The nice thing about Auburn really is just the location of where it's at and how close it is to anything and everything, but still has that feel of the small town.
I like Carved. It's relatively new. It's a great place to go for meat and novelty items that you like to eat.
We've talked about convenience a lot. You have 2 golf courses within a couple of minutes in both directions of this. You have the Garrett Country Club, and then you also have Bridgewater Golf Course, both of which are beautiful courses.
Well, as we said, Auburn is in a perfect location. It is in the middle of DeKalb County, obviously. It has the county courthouse. Tony and I have been there at least 3 times just in the last couple days.
We don't talk about those things.
Right?
Permits, yes, it was getting permits.
We were looking at ionic columns, all of the
that's what we were doing, yeah.
So Kayla, would you go ahead and close for us?
Absolutely. Thank you all so much for joining us today. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, please pick up the phone and give us a call. Visit our website, or even better yet, come out to Auburn. We would love to meet you and show you homes here.
Have you noticed we always talk about the jails and food?
Of course. What about Texas Roadhouse?
Put her new to Ryan.
Okay, the classic doesn't work. We got to push this on the parade. Come on. Down. This is going to be a long day, gentlemen.